Hey everybody, welcome to my backyard poolside Bible study for today. Since it's Thursday, I thought that would be a fun change of pace for me at least. And I know that we've got the big poolside Bible study with Stephanie in the big kick pool tonight, but here's what we have in our backyard, because this is what's appropriate for my 2-year-old. He's just a little fella, and so we've got the water level down to the first ring so that he can explore and learn at his own pace and still be safe, and we can still have a lot of fun together in our pool. But it's just not something that's beyond what he's ready for, and just like for most of us, we need to stay at things that we're ready for in our spiritual journey. And so in the book of Hebrews, they say, "Let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us, fixing our eyes on Jesus, the pioneer and perfecter of faith. Consider him who endured such opposition from sinners, so that you will not grow weary and lose heart." Sorry, it was hard to read with my sunglasses on. And so all of us are running the same race. We're running the same spiritual journey, but we have to run it at our own pace. Just like my son is ready for this kind of pool that's a third of the way full this year. Last year he could do the 1-ring pool that's a lot smaller. And eventually he'll be ready for the big pool. We have to stay with the things that are at our level of development. In education, we have what's called the zone of proximal development, which is the big fancy term for we have to find that material fits our student. And so we can't take material that's really, really, really difficult and give it to students with low ability level, because they can't grow. That's not something that they can do. We can't give material that's really, really easy to students that are very, very advanced, because again, that's not a place that they can grow. We have to fit the difficulty level versus where they're at in advancement, so they can find a place where they can grow and flourish with a little bit of help from external sources, and then with internal sources. And the same's true with our spiritual journey. And so wherever you're at, if you're at the very beginning or if you're a lot further along, you need to find things that will help you grow. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Don't worry that your neighbors read the Martin Luther commentary on the book of Acts that inspired John Wesley. Don't worry that people are doing every Andy Stanley study that's out there under the sun, or Max Lucado, if that's not what you're ready for. If what you're ready for is, hey, I'm going to subscribe for a verse of the day so I can start reading my Bible, and then that can evolve into, hey, I'm going to get into a YouVersion reading plan where I read for 5 minutes a day, and so I can take everything in small chunks so I can be successful, and most importantly, so you don't get overwhelmed and you stick with it. And so that's the thing about learning and teaching and growing, is that if you get something that's above your head, then you're going to get frustrated, and most people, when they get frustrated, will give something up. If you get something that's too easy, then you're not going to get anything out of it. And most people, when they're not growing and they're not learning from anything, then they're going to give up. And the same is especially true with our journey of faith. We need to find what's in that zone of proximal development for us, be it that verse of the day, or that Andy Stanley study, or the Martin Luther commentary, or just even a reading plan that's helped and outlined for us that, hey, I'm going to do a 3-day-a-week reading plan for the book of Luke, so that I can grow and learn about that part of Jesus' story. So friends, run the race that's set before you. Run at your own pace. Run in the way that you need to. Find your zone of proximal development so that you can grow, and we can all grow together and journey together. So if you're in the pool, hopefully you're enjoying yourself. Be safe, wear sunscreen, and have a wonderful day. Hopefully we'll see you tonight at Stephanie's Bible study. Bye, friends.